Okie dokie. I am here. I am live. I am better. Or worse. I'm here though. Okay, here we go. Get not accidentally open DaVinci Resolve. I gotta start moving that icon. Let's open up Discord because I haven't done that in a hot minute. Let's get rid of crap. Hi, Lisette. How you doing? Angelos, hello. What am I doing? I am going live announcement, right? Notifications. Best content. I'm about to pump out so many subscribers. Just eating dinner. What's for dinner? What's the yum yums that you're having? Let me turn off the music. I feel like it's a little too low. Whatever. Close enough. Okay. Going live notifications. Senpai, keep your mind on topic. Screen talking suggestions, channel reviews. Going live notifications. Ah, there we go. Okay, add everyone. Okay, what am I'm getting so distracted so easily on so little. Senpai, focus. Jesus, buddy. Okay. Go to my profile, go to your channel. What the fudge going on? Why do I have two streams going? What? Why is this broken? You got hamburgers, yum yum. Why is there two streams going? I'm gonna murder something. Yeah, I got two streams going. Helping for vertical. I don't know why this is going. I don't know why this is vertical. I don't know why this stream's operational. I have no idea what's going on. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear. What the fuck? What's going on? Why is this thing going like this? I got a scheduled stream. Exit. What the hell is going on? Yes, delete it. I don't want it streaming. What the... Okay, ever since I streamed on Stream Elements, like using the Stream Elements app, it has completely screwed with my YouTube. It honestly has, and I don't know why. I don't understand what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, JC. I'm sorry. And all I'm trying to do is a bloody going live notification. I'm trying to work on the short stream. Give me 1 minute. Oh my god. Just I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so flustered. Okay, give me a second here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Like bleh. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Great. Now that works. Now I did my going live notification. Let's unfudge the live to... Yeah, like, what the hell's going on? Okay. I'm gonna copy the title. Okay. Visual stream. Preview setting. Vertical. Okay. Education. Not even using the right thumbnail. Sure, we'll do that. We'll go next. Do that. Do that. Public. Today at 5. Done. Let's see if it even uses the right stream key, because it has to be a different stream key for each stream. So, short. Stream key is what I want you to use. That's not the right stream key. Short. That's the right stream key. Why are you saying excellent connection? Wait, which stream key are you using? Wait. What is going on? What is going on? Why is this streaming? What is going on? I'm literally living up to the title of this bloody stream right now. What the hell is going on? Why is this doing this? I can't even change it. I can't even turn it off. I literally can't turn it off. What is going on? Why are you streaming? You know what? Screw it. Okay, the shorts one's going live. I don't know how it's running. I don't know why it's running. I have no idea why the shorts stream's running. I can't figure it out. I don't know. Holy Jesus. I literally did not mean to live up to the title of this, like, actual stream. I'm not saying, like, this is the best content, but what the hell? Like, oh my god. Like, quite honestly, stream elements really just messed it all up. No, I'm not using Stream Elements Live. I actually uninstalled it because it was just giving me too much problems. And its infection is still remaining on my OBS. What is going on? Oh, it's a setting. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay. No, I see it now. I see it now. So, Stream Elements for OBS, there was this little button that you could click on that would, as soon as you start your normal stream, it'll start your live stream vertically. And apparently the Harris Heller one, I guess it shares similar code, and it enabled that automatically on the Harris Heller vertical live one. Oh my god, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing there. Okay. Good to know. Jesus. It was really stressing me out. So everybody on the vertical one, hello, hi. How you guys doing? I'm going to be trying to talk to you both at the same time. Wow. Anyway. Wow. So much scuff. This is Rayless level scuff? Ah, maybe. Maybe. I'm using only three plugins in my streams: background removal, vertical stream, and multi RTMP. I don't know. That's a lot of plugins still. That's still quite a lot of plugins. I do the vertical and wait, what plugins do I have? Let me look. Oh, you know, I forgot. There's a person talking in the vertical chat right now in a different language, and I totally forgot to put the plugin back on my Google Chrome that is an auto translate. Auto translate plugins for Google Chrome, especially if you guys are multi-streaming or streaming with shorts on YouTube, super helpful. I highly suggest you guys install that. It is worth its money in gold, like worth its weight in gold. It's super nice because you just click on the person's language and it's boom, done. Good morning, Elaf. How you doing? Okay. I only use a multi-stream plugin, and the other one adds browser sources. Nice. I forgot to add my captions plugin. Oh yes, the captions plugin is actually quite nice. Quite nice. I actually disabled it for now on my vertical stream because everything's broken. The scut provided peak background noise while I finish my thought on this section of my essay. Thank you. You're welcome. Hopefully you guys can't hear background noise from my end. Can you? Ooh. I hope not. Because that means I gotta work on really fixing stuff once again when I'm not wanting to. Only hear Eurobeat? Okay, good. Good English? Yeah, my English is okay. Not the best. My English is just bad English, to be quite honest. Oh, it was background noise. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean. Okay, my stream is background noise. Okay, for you. Gotcha. It's okay. My brain's not working right now as it is either. So don't worry. Settings stream, let's go. See the problem? Okay. My only issue with doing like a settings stream, quite honestly, is because everybody's setup is different. There isn't just one setup. Like the video I did for audio, like last month, it helped some people. It didn't help a lot of different people. Because again, settings is vary so much. It's just, it's difficult. Should someone make a specific tutorial on how to stream on vertical and horizontal and have all the chats as one? There's tutorials like that already in existence. Like I even did a tutorial way back when for Restream.io. Restream.io really does that already. It's a really easy app. There's tutorials on how to do it. The only downside is the monthly subscription you gotta pay on it. Other than that, there isn't a whole lot of free plugins that do it really good right now. Like Stream Elements is out there. It is in beta, so the fact that it's in beta is like, once it's out of beta and they actually have it working and working well, it's going to be an amazing plugin. But right now there isn't really too much yet. Vertical sources, I should really add the chat on it. Wish I should really do that right now for the vertical stream. No, I don't know any Japanese, Elaf. I'm super sorry. I would love to learn Japanese, but I just don't know any. I think my problem is I don't have anybody to practice with. That's kind of like why I don't try to learn any languages right now, because like I don't have friends that speak Japanese, and I don't want to be that kind of person that uses Duolingo and thinks that I'm doing it right when I'm definitely not. So I kind of avoid learning languages like that. My audio settings is weird because I use a ton of EQ and compression filters. Why is that, Lisette? I'm a little bit curious on that. Dude, my setup is a phone streaming and an iPad. That's pretty good. Not a lot of people do it. Do you speak French as you're Canadian? French isn't really a requirement to learn in Canada. Like well, okay, kind of sort. They try to have you learn it in elementary school. Nobody retains it. It is our second language, but honestly, nobody outside of Quebec really uses French. And everybody that graduates high school, like by the time they graduate, nobody remembers French. It's sadly just a language that outside of Quebec isn't really used that much in Canada. So do I know a little bit of French? Like, I know how to ask where the toilet is. That's the full extent of French I know. like I truly don't know much French. And I can honestly say a lot of my friends don't know much French whatsoever. My streaming setup is in a closet with 2 small tablets stacked. That's still pretty neat. Like, fact that it's in a closet with 2 tablets. Oh, there was a girl on this stream. I want to say it was 2 to 3 years ago. Maybe some of you guys will remember them. I don't know. But there was a girl on the stream around 2 years ago that was streaming from a USB flash drive. And that was like the coolest thing. Like it was a basic, what was it called? Those little books. I can't remember what those little books. I gotta pause the music real quick because I'm trying to think. Okay, so she would stream from this netbook. That's what it's called, a netbook back in. And she had OBS and all of her stuff loaded on a flash drive, and that's how she streamed. Everything was loading off the flash drive, and she would just unplug it, plug it into another computer if she needed to, and it was a low spec computer, and she would just stream. It wasn't the best, but like the fact that she was doing it with what she had, oh my god, it was amazing. My voice seems so good, but when I look up moments to each sound, testing wasn't, just makes me question. Fair enough. Our French education similar here? Yeah. My old mic had tons of feedback. My filters are strong. It makes my headset good. Oh, wow. Okay. Honestly, Nini was telling me about a microphone that they were using, and I think it was like $50, and apparently it's a really good mic. It has really good reviews. Was it? Let me look up our conversation. I remember looking at it. I was overly impressed. What was that mic? Something. Fine. Bin Fine mics? Fine. For 50 gets very clean audio. Content creators in Russia are using them for streaming and YouTube videos. Maybe I'll do a tutorial for one of those mics. Or like a review. No, Fine. Or wait. Let me look. In case I'm overthinking here. Bin Fine. Wait. Fine. Yeah, Fine. Here, I'll type in chat. There we go. I literally copied and pasted it from our conversation. So apparently, like it's a decent mic. They use it, and their audio is crisp on their stream. I will say, like, he has really good audio. Oh, is it? You know of it, Lisette? I'm glad somebody knows of it because I certainly don't. Yeah, maybe I'll do a tutorial. I should do a tutorial on it. Back for a bit. A little bit of music. That's the one thing I hate about YouTube is like if you go a little bit too much to the left, like it's like it snaps. Dude, drives me nuts. I'll lower it here. Make my life easier. I don't want it too loud, so when I clip this stream for... Okay, like honestly, having like music in the background is nice, but when I'm trying to clip it for YouTube Shorts, it's a little bit of pain in the bum. Just a wee bit. I used one for 3 years. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, no, I'll definitely I'm definitely gonna look into getting a fine. I don't even know how to say the mic. So I'm bad. I'm bad at like pronouncing things and reading. I am Scuff. I just suck at adding filters. Honestly, everybody sucks at adding filters. Not even I'm good at adding filters. What a lot of people don't understand is honestly the best way of getting the best audio filters is by trial and error, reading what they do, what order they should be in, and watching maybe 40 other YouTube tutorials on how to set up a proper microphone. And then eventually you'll set it up. Like, it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Yo, I watched your tutorial video on VTube. Oh, nice. Which video did you watch? Hey, Jay, how you doing? Yeah, also, if you guys have questions about, like, VTubing questions, about anything, just let me know. Oh, right. I was adding vertical chat, a chat to my vertical stream. Again, totally forgot. Vertical scenes, vertical sources, browser, chat there? I don't know. Wait, now that I added chat there, now chat's not showing up on this stream. Uh-oh. No, wasn't that one. Uh-oh. Okay. Scuff, more scuff. Oh no. Which one is it? Oh, found it. Okay, there we go, vertical. Found it. Now you guys can have chat from desktop. I wish there was a way where I could have chat. Uh-oh. Now I'm freezing. Huge scuff. Huge scuff. Huge scuff. I don't know what's going on, but it's happening. Okay. Oh, there. See, now it's freezing again. What's going on? Why are you doing this to me? I'm not going to touch anything right now. Because this is like... I'm just breaking more than what I'm fixing. I'll watch how to add green screen stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. Honestly, I know why my model is like stuttering and freezing. It's because I never really replaced the Cat 6 cable for my phone. Because I got that iPhone USB adapter and I just never bothered buying a new cable. And I really should buy a new cable for it. Even though I literally just bought a new cable for my little 7 Days to Die server. So, yeah. I just use my webcam instead. Nice, okay. And how is it using your webcam? Are you, is it working well? Is it, you know, all that fun jazz? Filters takes years to get good at using. I think so, yeah. I truly think filters does, like, just like everything else, there are some people out there that just get it, right? I know some people out there that are like really good at audio, and audio is just like, just makes sense to them. And there's other people that are really good at like setting up their models, and it just makes sense to them. But there's not one person out there that's perfect at doing all the perfect setup. There's people that would love to think they do, but yeah, everybody's a little bit of an expert in their own little different areas. Unfortunately, audio filters isn't mine. Like, I watch a lot of Harris Heller, Gat Level, and I can't remember who the last one was. I remember watching somebody else. And I was just like grabbing their information, combining it, and trying and seeing what works with me. Your webcam works well, nice. Actually, what is the best way to separate your VTuber avatar from background? When I try using chroma key, it just weirds this. Oh, nowadays, truthfully, you don't really need to use green screen. On VTube Studio, I should really, I should really make a new updated tutorial for VTube Studio. Because
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Sunshine, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. So you don't need to have a green screen on VTube Studio anymore. You can actually have a background. There's a special background you can have, and it just auto takes your character out. And then in OBS, but where is it? VTube Studio, right click, you go to properties, and you just click the allow transparency, and it just boom, just takes it right out. So you don't have to have green screen anymore for VTube Studio. You know what? I'm going to be working on tutorials this weekend, so I will make sure I do an updated one for VTube Studio so you guys know how to do it without a green screen. It won't be out this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, that's when it will come out. Belt doesn't really help with the problem. What if they need green screen for making a video? Oh, okay. So you mean if you're using it to make a video? I would try a blue screen then. So a blue background. OBS can do really both, or any editing software can really do both. Unless you go like a paid version of DaVinci Resolve or Adobe After Effects, they can auto remove backgrounds from your person, which is kind of a nice feature. If you're not willing to shell out that money, then probably a blue screen is probably your next best bet. But if neither of those are an option for you, Sav, send me a DM on Discord, show me what you're trying to do, and then I'll see if I could find a solution for you. Hi, Goldie Heart on the YouTube vertical. Sorry, chat. I'm going to be talking to both chats. You guys can't see it because, unfortunately, Stream Elements and Streamlabs, they only pull from the one chat. So, yeah. Yes, I saw your post there, Starlight. When you're able to stick around a little bit longer, I would love to talk about that. I'm good, Goldie. How are you? It's possible to use DaVinci Resolve for free. No, it is. It totally is. Yeah, no. I use the free version of DaVinci Resolve for the most part. There's probably... So I use a combination of DaVinci Resolve and OBS. And I use OBS kind of to be like a little bit of cheeky, where like I'll make OBS do some things that DaVinci makes you pay for. So, can I teach you the ways of VTubing? Tune into my live streams, watch my videos. That's honestly the best way for me to teach you how to do VTubing. Aaron, how you doing? I'm doing good, Goldie. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm sorry. You're also doing good. Sorry. Trying to read two chats at once. Ah. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you. But honestly, like, if you guys just tune into the live stream and ask questions that you have questions for, or something you need answers for, just ask, and I'll do my best to answer them and give you guidance and information. And these are what these live streams are for, right? These live streams are for you guys to ask questions, for me to help you and assist you wherever I can. So if you guys got any questions about anything, please feel free to ask right now. We can have some deep dive questions and talks and so on and so forth. Sounds hard. Talking to two chats isn't too hard, but it... Well, they're not going too fast, so it's not too bad, to be honest. That's when they're flying is when you gotta really worry. Armchax, I'm good. How are you? Hope things are well. I hope everybody's doing well, actually. But yeah, if you guys got some questions about VTubing, just let's talk about it. I know The title kind of opens it up for a little bit of things, but yeah. How horrible is your setup? My setup is not ideal. I used to have an ideal setup, but when you got to move multiple times in a year, your setup kind of diminishes, but that's okay. I make it work. What's your opinion on PNG tubers? I have a positive opinion. I'm kind of curious why you're asking that question. I think PNG tubing is a good medium. I think it's a powerful tool, especially for people that don't have a good enough computer, good enough setup. So PNG tubing could be a really nice thing for them. It could also be a really good thing for people that doesn't really want to have like doesn't want to use something that's very resource intensive, right? So live 2D can be pretty resource intensive, 3D can be very resource intensive, right? So especially if you're trying to like combine that with a video game, it can really bog down your computer, especially if you're streaming with like a one PC setup. So PNG tubing can be crazy beneficial, especially if, you know, again, you don't have a really good setup or you're doing like a really big hardcore game. And a lot of people really don't give PNG tubing enough credit, enough trying. Like it can be really good. Really good. As long as you're willing to play with it a little. To be honest, I thought about some experience talking in streams. I feel a bit too much when I feel talking and playing. Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. I need to focus on one thing. Honestly, that comes from practice. Multitasking while streaming is a talent that you eventually learn. One thing that like a lot of big streamers do when they're playing a video game, and I'm not really suggesting this for small streamers to do this, but big streamers do it. When they're playing a video game, they'll read chat as they play, and then if they see something they can connect with or catches their eye, they'll respond to that one comment in the C and then have a little talk about that. But other than that, yeah. PNG, I see a lot of people are collabing like D&D. Seems to be easier with collabs too. Collabing PNG is a lot better for. Yeah, absolutely. PNG is really good for collabing. PNG because it gives you the ability just to send your image across, right? And it's because there's one person out that technically always has to really host. So when you're kind of in that situation, it's less intensive for the person hosting. So that's kind of where it's nice. Waradu. I'm actually doing a tutorial on that soon. Or I already did a tutorial on that like 3-4 years ago. I'm doing a new tutorial on that soon. It's coming out Wednesday. I gotta finish it up. I'm about halfway there. So yeah. It's definitely resource intensive, yeah. What is the best genre for VTubing? Good question. So all of them. But there are some that do better than others. Some that do better than others. So let's go to the Blackboard real quick. And there's the Blackboard. Okay. Let me move the chat a little bit so I can actually see my Blackboard. And we'll do a quick typing test to make sure that, yeah, we can see things. Okay. So for genres, it all depends. Really, it does. So if it depends mostly, and this is the thing that a lot of people get wrong. People think that VTubing fits only in particular genre. And most people that think like that are technically a little bit wrong. Let me let me ask you, let me tell you why. One thing that a lot of VTubers don't understand, and this is for any content creator, Flash tubers, VTubers, so on and so forth. If you have passion, for that topic slash genre, you will be successful. And the reason for that is I see a lot of VTubers, they try to do ASMR because ASMR is very popular for VTubing, right? I see a lot of VTubers trying to do ASMR, but they dislike ASMR. And that shows, right? They don't try to do more research. They don't try to set up their mics properly. They don't try to go the little extra mile to do better ASMR, right? So if you're not really interested in it, you don't really have the passion, the focus, or the drive to make that better for you. But other people are like, okay, gaming. But what they'll do is they'll go to the most popular games out there, right? They try to play the top brand new games that just came out. So they'll hop onto Marvel Rivals just like everyone else. Well, if you're gonna be a gamer, a VTuber that's a gamer, okay, then you got to make sure that the game you're choosing is a game you are passionate about. And there are some games out there that are pretty obscure. So if we go to Twitch real quick, once my Firefox updates for that, let me pull it up. Twitch.tv. So if we go to Twitch real quick, we go to browse and we just scroll down. There's a lot of different games out here that we can see. And a lot of people think, okay, well, the game I choose, I got to pick, here at the tippity top. Well, if you're actually passionate about another game that isn't as popular, so the lower we go, probably the better. Truthfully, there's less competition in sometimes those game categories, right? So if we go from high to low, yes, this person's, maxing out 140, 132, 139, but there is very little competition in this game category. And especially if it's a game that you can play day in, day out for years on end. Oh my God, you will do well. A good example of this is Danuk D. She is crazy passionate about PUBG, right? PUBG's been around for a decade now, almost a decade now. But this is all she streams. She's very passionate about this. And every time Danu streams PUBG, she's close to the tippity top of that category, right? It's not the most popular game out right now, but she's averaging 1,500 concurrent viewers, which is fantastic. Not a lot of people are even reaching those numbers, right? So she's passionate about a game that isn't super popular right now, and it's working out great. So when you guys are wanting to be video game VTubers, just think about games that you love, passionate about, even games you played as a kid, Pokemon, or I don't recognize most of these games, to be quite honest. Left 4 Dead 2. I used to play the crap out of Left 4 Dead 2, right? So if Left 4 Dead 2 is a game you love, play Left 4 Dead 2, right? Be a VTuber in Left 4 Dead 2 and build up your audience in those games. And then eventually, when you have a nice established audience, you could bring them over to other games that you like or enjoy. And I noticed that Vertical does not see my browser. I am super sorry, Vertical. I will fix that. I am sorry. Scuff. Remember, chat? Scuff. I gotta fix that for next stream. I'm so sorry, Vertical people. And hey, Fona, how you doing? Which windows do you have when you're streaming? I struggle between OBS, VTube Studio, chat, game view at the same time. Ooh, fantastic question from a Vertical stream. Let me answer this question for Nut. So this is their question. Now, I'm very happy you asked this question because not a lot of people do. Which windows should you have up? Chat, what do you guys think you should have up? I want you guys to tell me what you think you should have up on your screens at all time. And then I'll tell you what I have. I personally would open Windows 11. Funny. Okay. You got me there. That's probably a good idea. Have Windows 11. OBS Opera GX and what you're streaming. Okay. Okay. So quite honestly, you use your phone. Okay. No worries. No worries. No worries. Okay. So what you should have, and what I'm talking about is physically on your screen. So physically on my stream, what I have 99% of the time is chat. What else does Senpai have on his screen? Chat. What else does Senpai have on his screen? Chat. That's it. I minimize VTube Studio. I don't keep VTube Studio up and running. I minimize it. I find, and I don't know if it's a true thing. I don't know if it's a true thing at all. It feels like to me, and I highly suggest you guys test this for yourselves, see if it works. But when I minimize VTube Studio, I feel it runs better. So I'll have VTube Studio on the main window, then I'll minimize it. Then I'll pull up OBS, and then I'll minimize it. Because, and the reason I do that is because when you have these applications up on the screen, that's an extra thing for your video card to render, because you want to see it, right? So your video card needs to render it. Now, I personally feel it's better for it to render in the background when you don't need to see it, especially if you have limited resources. So I just open them up, I minimize them, and then that's it. And then if I need to pull up a web browser, then I'll pull up a web browser and then done. That's it. Everything else is minimized. Yeah. I can't minimize it. The top stuff, it doesn't show up. I don't know what's going on then. You guys should be able to minimize everything and it still should show up. That might be something wrong in the setup. That's probably what it is. Something wrong in your setup. So, but yeah, truthfully, don't try to view all these different things at the same time. You're just going to drive yourself crazy. Minimize, keep up. That's it. You got a game up, keep that up. That's all you need. That easy. Yeah, no, I have my chat open. No. I don't have 3 chats open. I have 2 chats open right now. Vertical and regular. If you want to add a 4th chat, go nuts. But if there was a way for me to merge vertical chat with regular chat, oh my god, I would be super happy. But unfortunately, right now, there's no way of doing that. There's Fix, how you doing? So yeah, that's what I do. Try it. Jay mentioned in our earlier conversation, he was inspired by Code Miko AI Angel. I feel like I know that name, but I just don't remember it. Who they are. I figured it would be a good outlet for making videos as a content creator. Yeah, look at what other people are doing, making content wise. Again, people are really scared for some reason to kind of like yoink and twist, right? And honestly, like, see what your favorite content creators doing, see how they're doing it, and then see how you can do that on the genre or niche that you're passionate about. I've had this conversation a million times with you guys. Again, let me bring up that, and actually let me make sure I bring up my block so Vertical can actually see it as well. Sorry, Vertical, I always forget you guys, but bring up regular chat so I can actually see what you guys are doing. But what one thing a lot of people don't do is, like, okay, say you're someone that plays 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is your favorite game. Well, what's a game that's similar to 7 Days to Die? Minecraft. Minecraft is probably one of the top games, right? Kind of an open world survival. So find another game that's an open world survival, see what they're doing in that game, and then be like, okay, how can I apply that to 7 Days to Die? Right? Are they doing challenges? Are they doing cool episodes? Stuff like that. Is there things that I can do on my streams on a different that they're doing in a different genre? And wow, it the ideas you can get from another niche is fantastic, especially if it hasn't been done in your niche yet. Talking about horrible setups, I just have one screen. That's okay. I used to rock a single screen for the longest time. When I first started out, I would have a single screen and then I would have chat on my phone. I would just have chat pull up on my phone and I would just read chat and stream. That's probably one of the ways you can do it. Also look into Streamlabs. Or yeah, Streamlabs. Streamlabs used to have like Streamlabs OBS. It used to be the same thing. But Streamlabs has in their application where you can have an overlay on your main screen that shows your chat as you game. It's literally made for single monitor streamers, and it's fantastic. Give it a try. I am fortunate enough to have 3 monitors, so I keep 2 smaller ones stacked and OBS on the lower, Discord and VTS on the one above, then my game or PS5 on my main monitor. And as a bonus, I have my stream on my laptop so I can see Twitch stream dashboard, make sure everything's okay. Oh my god, a 4-screen setup? Golly gee. I don't know how you do 4 screens. I had 3 screens at one point and it just felt too much, but 4? Hey, if you can do it, power to you. Wow. I just can't do 4. That's too much turning your head. But if it works, it works. Gosh. Calliope has 4 screens. I saw that. But okay. But to be fair, they also had like, what was it? Triple screen, 4 screens when they first started out, and it was all sitting on the floor with their PC. But 4 screens, like, but hey, like I said, if it works, it works. Like, every time you add a screen, you can always find a purpose for it. And when you're down to like 2 or 1, you always find a way to work with what you got, which is fantastic. So chat, like if you got 1 screen, that's okay. Use what you got, try your best, use your phone. If you got 2 screens, try to use 2 screens, so on and so forth. I'm gonna go above and beyond and get 20. Oh god. Now it's just a competition that we started. How many screens can we have? I remember how I sent a photo of my camera and lamp from my VTube setup, and my friend called it an irrigation lamp. Oh man. Actually, you know what? You know one thing that a lot of VTubers are missing in their setup? There's one thing that I noticed every time when I ask VTubers to show me their setups. There's always one thing missing. Anybody know what it is? And it's the basic thing that you guys should have. I actually did a video on it 4 years ago. Actually been that long. Well, I'm surprised you guys got it so quick. Oh my god. Jay right away, a light? Yeah, no, it is. It is. Having a light illuminate your face correctly improves your tracking 2-fold, 3-fold, 4-fold. Like a good light really helps a setup. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm just VTubing. Lighting my face doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it does. Having a good lighting setup on your face matters for your tracking software. Don't make it struggle. I've always had a ring light because I was a camera streamer before. Oh, nice. Okay. But that's good then. That's good. My lamp is a bulb with a plastic container where tomatoes were kept in for dimming piece of paper.
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Katie Ninja, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. That's good. That's good. Hey, if that's all you have, use it. Like, I used to, okay. I used to have those LED floodlights you could buy on Amazon. They were like 100-watt little lights, and I would use my wall as a light diffuser. So I would point the LED lights to the wall, and I would use those to diffuse my face. And it worked like a charm until I could afford a ring light. Now, ironically enough, I spent more on those bloody floodlights than I would have for a ring light, but lessons learned. But honestly, a ring light, I got one in my description down below. It's an affiliate link. I'll throw that out there. But it's a little ring light that connects via USB, and it has a mount for a webcam. They say lighting doesn't matter with an iPhone. Is that true? Absolutely false. It is absolutely false. Even with an iPhone, you gotta have decent lighting for the camera software to track your face properly. Even if you look at MKHB, so on and so forth, when they're filming, like sometimes they film with an iPhone, right? There are some YouTube creators that film with just an iPhone camera. And you can see the differences when they use a light and when they don't use a light. There's actually tutorials online on YouTube that tell you why you should use a light for your iPhone for making content. And that all applies for tracking with the iPhone. I use an iPhone right now, and I know when I don't have a light on, my iPhone has a harder time to track. Problem I have, iPhone placement. Mine's blocking my monitor, which is a pain. Where is the best iPhone placement? Great question. Let me pull up a picture of a desk. Now, I'm not going to find a desk with... Actually, I might. Okay, I found a desk that fits your setup. Holy crap. I didn't think I would. And again, this is just my suggestion. This is what I do with mine. I have a little cheap iPhone stand that blocks my monitor a little bit, but this is only a 2 monitor plus a laptop, okay? But what I do is the monitors, I space out the middle a little bit, just a wee bit, and then I'll have the phone in the middle. If you have like a monitor dead middle and then a screen on the offset, then what I would do is just have your phone offset a little bit at a 45-degree angle, and it'll still mostly capture your face. Or even better, what you can do, and it works, it does work, is have your phone... I don't know if you can see my mouse. Here, now you guys should be able to see that. Where my little arrow is, have your phone above. There is a phone mount you can buy. They're like $15-20, depending where you are in the world. And just have it just above your monitor. A little bit above your monitor. And it works just fine. You're short? Okay, then have it down here. In between the monitors, to spread out the monitors just a wee bit. Not too much. iPhone width. And then just have it sitting right in the middle there. That is honestly the best bet. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, you're golden. So, try it out. See how it works. The gaps of between the monitors would bother me. If you're willing to join my Discord, send me a DM with your with a picture of your setup and let me take a look. And I won't mind. I'll try to give you some feedback if you're willing. It's kind of hard to suggest without seeing your setup. So yeah, send me a picture of your setup if you don't mind. And then after stream, I'll take a peek. But actually, this is kind of a nice desk. I kind of like that desk. Not wide enough, but I kind of like that. So we have another question from YouTube Shorts stream, which I am thoroughly surprised that YouTube Shorts is so talkative today. Normally, you guys aren't. Regarding some of those models, oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to copy and paste it so everybody can see. Regarding some of those models available on Etsy, how do people get the character model to move properly without using, without the use of eye tracking software or other enthusiast apparel? It's hard to say because I don't know what models you're seeing on Etsy. A lot of the times people are just using really cheap webcams. A $10-20 webcam can be good enough for eye tracking, quite honestly. It doesn't take it doesn't cost much of anything to have eye tracking because it's a very basic feature for a lot of models nowadays. 2D, 3D. Hell, I'm even seeing some newer PNGs come out with a little bit of eye tracking. So $10, $20 webcam is more than enough for if you just want basic eye tracking and basic movements. Of course, you can always get more expensive as time progresses, but yeah, that's probably what they're doing. The other way of doing eye tracking without using a mouse, or sorry, without using a webcam, and using a mouse. I don't know if the application is around anymore, but VUP used to have that feature, and I want to say Waradu used to have that feature where you can just use your mouse, and wherever your mouse point is, kind of where the eyes would point. I haven't seen that in 4 years. I'll have to take a look into it as I do my new tutorial. I'll let you know though, Jean. Yeah, VUP is long gone, unfortunately. The problem is it's just webcams are so cheap now. So yeah, VUP used to be a very good software. I miss it. But I mean, there's ways of making it happen. Yeah. The cheapest Logitech cam was $30 on sale. Paid $60 for the better one, and I moved smoothly with the move smoothly than the $30. Yeah, good. 310A might have. Yeah, maybe. I haven't touched 310A since I started YouTube. Everyone's reminder to hydrate. Yes, I should. My voice is getting a little bit raspy, a little bit sore. Also, the shorts people, welcome to the stream. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to know when I go live and when the videos go live on the YouTube channel, because I provide tutorials every Wednesday, usually, except for last couple of Wednesdays. I was sick and some other personal stuff came up. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you guys join the Discord. The Discord is a great resource. You guys can reach out to me personally in DM, so on and so forth, if you wish to do so. But it's also a good way of getting information from your fellow VTubers if you got questions, so on and so forth. And that's how you do a plug. Thank you, Starlight. I didn't think you were around still. Thank you. I appreciate that. My webcam is extremely old. I think it's around 10. Honestly, I think... Okay, let me look. I got this Logitech webcam that's above my monitor right now. I've had it since high school. High school, I graduated in 2006. So, and I used that webcam when I first started out VTubing with my 3D model. And that did good for me for 2 years. For my first 2 years of VTubing until I can afford to upgrade to the iPhone. Wait. How long ago was 2006? Wait. I'm a little bit scared to do the math on that right now. Sorry, one second here. 2025 minus 2006. Ah! Oh! Ah! You were 2? VS, why do you gotta... Ah! Ah! Yeah, you know what's worse? Yeah, what was it? Like a month ago, I realized on stream that I've had this mixer for longer. Ah, the pain, the pain. Oh man. I had this webcam for 19 years. I've had this mixer for longer. Yup. I yup. I need to upgrade some equipment. Yeah. I got a Logitech Brio, so I'm wondering if buying those Tobii devices are worth it. Just use the Brio. Use the Brio. So okay. I talked about this probably a long time ago at this point. I'm just gonna talk about it again real quick. So people new to VTubing, new VTubers, okay? I'm talking to a lot of you guys, right? No, it's not broken, and I shouldn't fix it, but it started to get wrinkles. When you are new to VTubing, you should be spending as little as possible to start. Why does Senpai say that? Well, let me tell you why, little Timmy. I've unfortunately and fortunately have had the pleasure of talking to thousands of VTubers, right? Helping thousands of VTubers over the years. And one thing I've noticed is when a lot of new VTubers start out, they spend a lot of money, but they don't like VTubing after a month, right? So one thing I really suggest you should do is start with a free model. I have some free models in my Discord that are 3D. They're very basic. They are very old models, but use them. See if you like VTubing. There's also free models all over the web. Use some free models. Again, see if you like them. Okay? Start with what you have for a mic, webcam, etc. Okay? And honestly, again, start with those. See if you like VTubing. See if you like even streaming or making content of any kind. Okay? Then once you start making money off Twitch or YouTube, because I started on Twitch, right? Everybody knows my origin story was on Twitch as a Rainbow Six Siege streamer before VTuber Senpai existed. Use that revenue and reinvest into your stream. That can be, quite honestly, on banners, transitions, buying your own model. I would say very first, microphone. Spend money on microphone first. Okay? Buy a good microphone. First investment. And I'm not saying spend $400 or $500 on a microphone. $50 to $200 maximum. That's it. That's all you need. Start with that first. Then upgrade your model. Okay? Then, and people are going to disagree with me on this one, but trust me when I say this, banners and stuff like that, very last thing. Very last thing. If you can't entertain, your banners are not going to make any difference. I'm honestly serious. Emotes, banners, very last thing. Wait until you have your own model. Wait until you have an established audience that wants to use your emotes, that wants to look at your banners. That's when you get banners. But anyways, first thing, mic. Second thing, model, right? Third thing, better way of tracking. So that could be webcam. There's some webcams that are doing really good stuff right now. RTX is doing a lot of crazy things with like basic webcams, which is really good. And might actually kill the iPhone one day, or the need of using an iPhone one day. And I'm kind of excited for that, but kind of scared for that at the same time. But a better way of tracking. So webcam, iPhone, software, to track, right? That's what you guys should really do. Because you know, one, having bad audio, nobody's going to stick around for bad audio. Upgrading your model, okay, grid there, yes. Actually, you know what you should do? 1.5, because somebody just mentioned it, I totally forgot. 1.5 ring light. Don't spend more than probably 30 bucks. Honestly, don't spend more than that. I have an iPhone 10. iPhone 10 right now is what I'm using, and it works just great. I would say probably no. Buy an iPhone that's going to get continual updates for like the next 2-3 years. I don't know how often iPhone stops updating their stuff after certain generations. Probably what, like, I don't know what generation we're on right now, to be quite honest with you. Probably 12. I think we're at 14. I think. I don't know. Oh, we're at 16. So probably 12, assuming they still have support. Yeah, no. 10 has Face ID. Yep. No, 10 has Face ID. 10 was the first model to have Face ID. And then it got extremely better on 11, and then way better as it progressed. But for like, and quite honestly, my model is a $50 model. I purposely use a low end model with low end equipment to show people two things. One, you can do VTubing, get popular VTubing with spending very little, right? And two, that you could be a guy that VTubes and still get an audience, because a lot of people think that you can't. So there you go. Either way, okay. So first, mic. Second, or 1.5 ring light. Second, upgrade your model. Third, better way of tracking. Fourth, paying for better software. Paying for better software. Sometimes this might be a full version of VTube Studio, right? Sometimes unlocking VTube Studio mobile gives you more features, right? That could be a good thing. Android has amazing tracking. Yeah. Fourth, yeah, paying for better software. Fifth, I can't really think a lot for fifth right now, so we'll just leave this open for anything else. I really can't think of anything right now. Last, I'm gonna put this like in stars. Last should be emotes, banners, etc. But, big but, biggest but of them all. Okay, if you have extra money to spend and it won't put you into the red, as in it won't make you use your credit card or go into debt or anything like that, you can buy these stuff in any order you want. If you want to spend thousands of dollars for a new model, go for it. If you want to spend thousands of dollars for a new microphone, go for it. Only if you have the money to do so. And I've seen, sadly, on Twitter, or which we call X nowadays, on Instagram, where there's people crying, upset. They spent thousands on their credit cards, thousands in their life savings to stream, not just VTube, but to be a flesh tuber, and then it not work out. If it's going to put you in the red, don't just don't do it the way I'm telling you. Just don't. If you have the money, extra money to spend, go nuts. Okay? Please. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, number 5, yeah. Well, actually, this should be under 1.2. Oh God, what's it called? The thing that goes on your mic? Pop filters. Filters and socks. Soundproofing. Stuff. 6 could be full body tracking. There isn't a whole lot of VTubers that do full body tracking, and there isn't a lot of people that do it. Like, it's not popular yet. I think body tracking would be more popular if there were more games that supported full-on body tracking, if people's computers were a lot more powerful for body tracking. Yeah. I do think Android is good for tracking, but there isn't a lot of applications on mobile right now that support it. Hi, Dragoon, how you doing? That means it's a good thing to do. At least there's not much competition. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, yeah. If you're going to do kind of like a Code Miko route with the body tracking, that could be a good way. Sorry, I have to hydrate a little bit. My voice. Full body tracking only for concerts. There are a few VR games that allow you to import your VTuber models in game. I think a lot of people saying, because unfortunately Kitsu's not the only one that's been saying stuff like that, where it's only really good for concerts. The problem is VTubers think in a very limited mindset. And let me tell you why. VTubers, a lot of them, only really do what others are already doing. There isn't a lot of people out there that want to be pioneers and be the first to it. A lot of people, unfortunately, want to watch tutorials, would rather watch tutorials on how to do something than try to figure it out for themselves. And that's what really makes people stand out and get popular, is the people that are willing to try new things and do things that nobody else has tried yet. So, sure, right now, bodysuits, full body tracking is very commonly used by people for concerts. But golly gee willikers, Batman, you can use body tracking for teaching. You can do body tracking for showing someone how to play the drums. You can use body tracking to do a fun VR version of Operation. Like you can, and I'm talking about outside VR chat as well, right? You know, you could learn to code your own video game even and bring your body tracking to that. There is so many things you could do with body tracking. It is honestly limitless. The problem is there isn't a lot of people that want to be the pioneer and try to figure it out first. So try to be that VTuber that is willing to try to figure out something that no one else is willing to try. Right? I remember back in the day, for years, I told everybody that would show up to my stream, everybody, their mom, their dog, their grandpa, their cousin 4 times removed even, try to do IRL streaming. That's a VTuber that's cooking, right? Remember, some of you will remember that. I said, there's nobody right now that's a VTuber and showing how to cook. And I even laid out how to do it. And now VTubers are cooking. I'm not saying I'm the one that pioneered that or told people or popular because of me. No. Somebody eventually figured it out that probably never watched my content ever. But I said 4 years ago, quite literally 4 years ago, have your model up, have it cover your body, have it maybe in the top corner or top half, have a hand cam on the bottom, boom. And now it's something VTubers do. And the person that pioneered that is now popular. Right? I would love to see a North American, specifically North American VTuber, walk around showing, doing tours of different places around the world. I would love to see a VTuber walk around and figure it out. Figure out how to have their model on their phone and live streaming at the same time. Like, Oh my God, that would be amazing. Like, it really would be. I do want to try but full body tracking is expensive. Look up Fia Kitsu. Fia showed a whole bunch of different like body tracking things. They weren't that fairly expensive. They were, well, depending on what your version expensive is, but it's not enough to break the bank. I love hand camming, but what's the best way of doing it? There's two ways to hand cam. One, there's a chest rig that you could buy on Amazon that you can fit your phone in, and it tilts, and then it'll point your phone down towards your hands. Or second, which a lot of people tend to default to, is just having a webcam on an arm that points in the direction that they want it to point. And then they just make sure that their bodies, or they make sure that the camera never captures their body in frame. That's the one of two methods that I always see. Something strapped to the chest and pointing down, or a webcam that's sitting on the desk pointing to that particular area. Both work just fine. And it's really not hard to set up. It's pretty quick. My horrible hand cam setup is a webcam clipped to a music stand. That works though, right? If it's working for you right now, use it. You guys don't have to do any expensive routes. Just go basic. Figure it out. Hell, if all you have is a broom handle, a roll of duct tape, and a webcam, turn that into a mount. Sony has a tracking kit for 500 USD. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good price. Let me flip screens again. That is the wrong screen. There we go. Scuff. Horribly scuff. Who knew I would live up to my title? Sony doesn't sell that kit to your country. It's okay. But yeah, like what I'm basically getting at though, chat, is use what you got and don't let things stop you. Okay? Try to figure stuff out. Work within your budget. And if you think something doesn't work like it should, or the way you want it to, I mean, okay, push it. Push the limits. See how it could. Okay, perfect. Music's back now. Good. Now I don't have to be stuck with my own thoughts in my head. Listening to yourself talk sometimes isn't the best thing. Trust me, I know. I'm a VTuber. Okay, perfect. Slime trackers are really good for full body? Yeah, it's possible. Traveling VTuber could make good use of mocap trackers. I don't know how. I mean, as they're traveling, probably not. If in their home, pretending like they're traveling, yeah, I could see that working. I know I wouldn't want to go outside with like mocap trackers because I would probably get robbed. But you can manipulate your model to make it look like you're walking. And you don't even have to show the legs either. Just waist up. Using phone app? Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Sorry, I had to drink more. Throat is super raspy. Super raspy. But yeah, if you guys got any more questions, let's ask away. Let's keep the combo going. VTuber mentioned it was Fulfillment. Oh my god, I haven't seen Fulfillment stuff forever. Yes. Fulfillment did have some good videos about tracking, yeah. Get more expensive full body kit that's really good and lasts ages, or a cheaper one that isn't good to save money. Well, the one that's cheaper, can you make... Okay. So let me ask you this, VS. The cheaper one. Could you make the same content with it? Could you figure out how to make it work just as good as the expensive one? If you can, go the cheaper route. Save that money, invest it somewhere else. If you can't, save up for the more expensive one. But try to make the cheaper one work if you can. Because, yeah. I think there would be a massive problems with having the character not drift into this on the spot. Okay. If you think there's going to be a massive problem, go for the more expensive one. But if you think you could figure out how to make the cheap one work, go that route. Would say an Ethernet cable is #1 upgrade. Ooh. Yeah. 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 An Ethernet cable. Yeah. Definitely could be a really good upgrade. I am honestly surprised on how many people just use a wireless over Wi-Fi. I mean, if it works, it works. Well, okay. How do I put this? There are people that stream over Wi-Fi that are close to their router, and that, you know, with Wi-Fi 5 or 6 is probably good enough, right? But there's people that try to stream over Wi-Fi and their router is like on the other side of the house. Okay, then you should really get an Ethernet cable at that point. Yes, you are not helping yourself. Okay, so since you stream with a Wi-Fi, stream on Wi-Fi, and you're far from the router, how does it work for you? I'm curious. Like, and again, it's a case by case basis, right? Some people it'll work really good for, other people it won't. But having an Ethernet cable is a great upgrade. But there are places around the world where it's not really an option to run the cable. Oh, there's an extender that uses Ethernet in the next room. Oh, okay, well then you're fine. Yeah. If you got an extender, then you're basically right beside the router at that point. Getting a mesh Wi-Fi system was a night and day difference for me. If you're far from the router, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. The fact that you have a mesh or an extender right beside you, yes, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But again, use what you got. Like, and I know there's houses that it's next to impossible to run a cable. Like, it's honestly next to impossible. So if you can't do it, you can't do it, and that's okay. Use what you got. I know me, I'm stubborn, right? I got, and then I got consoles. So like, I got multiple devices in my room that uses internet. I am savvy enough to poke a hole in the wall and run a cable through it. Not a lot of people are comfortable doing that, and I know how to fix the hole in the wall once I move. So it kind of works out for me. But again, not everybody's on that comfort level. Well, that's okay. But if you have the ability to use Ethernet, use Ethernet. Because yeah, nice solid connection all the time is always good. But yeah, chat, I think I'm going to call it there for today. Not as a long stream as we typically have. Not our typical 2 hours, but it's an hour and 30, so it's still pretty good. If you guys, again, haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the stream if you don't mind. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord where you can talk to like-minded VTubers. And if you want, you could also direct the DM me if you got questions, and I would be more than happy to answer any of them. I normally stream here on Fridays, so feel free to come by next week. And I do have a new video coming out this Wednesday about Waradu, because we're going to do a blast in the past, apparently. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming by. I love you all. Have an amazing weekend, and well, I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.